That is a big voice. Rodgers and Hammerstein's award-winning musical Oklahoma returns to North Texas for a very special holiday performance. The Casa Mañana production will be on stage at Fort Worth's Bass Performance Hall, and it begins tonight. Now, for the fourth time, Casa's president and executive producer Denton Yockey will direct this musical for the fourth time, and it features some of the best and brightest stage performers in the business. We say hello this morning to our friend over from Fort Worth, Denton Yockey. Nice to see you, Denton.
Gary, thanks for having me.
And by the way, just to have the name Denton and living in Texas, just all kind of works, doesn't it?
Coincidental.
Okay, it's a production of Oklahoma. It's your fourth time to direct this musical on stage?
At least.
Now, I'm trying to wrap my head around it because Trevor Nunn came out and kind of revitalized Oklahoma on the London stage with Hugh Jackman a few years ago.
He did.
And then there's the old traditional version of Oklahoma. And the music's the same, but the staging's different. Which one are you doing?
We're doing kind of a blend, an amalgamation of the two productions.
A meritage.
Yeah, meritage, thanks. We're using the physical production from that London production, the set that you see on the video.
Which is a great set. Big sweeping landscape in the back, big sky.
A little surreal and not quite realistic, but it captures the essence of Oklahoma and the time period and everything. So we're using that set and the costumes, but we started with the traditional Oklahoma. We did have to juxtapose a few of the scenes in order to accommodate the set, which changed things up a little bit.
There's a very famous dance sequence. It's a ballet sequence in Oklahoma, and most of the time you have ballet dancers, formerly trained dancers, come in to do that dance number and not the two lead actors because it's a dream sequence.
Right.
Are you doing that with this one?
The London production actually used the actors
That's
playing
the first
Curly.
time I've ever seen that happen, actually.
And they did that, and I thought they were very effective. We've gone back to the original approach of having an alter ego, a dream Curly, a dream Laurie, a dream Judd, do all the roles. What you get out of that is a higher level of ballet expertise when you do it, and when you're working in a short rehearsal time, it actually makes a rehearsal period.
Of the four productions, and I don't, it's like comparing your children, one's better than the other, but what's special about this production, even though you've done four?
Well, you always try to, whenever you're doing anything, you always try to be better than you did it the last time. I think I've got the best cast that I've ever had in doing the show.
Catch Casa Mañana's Oklahoma at the Bass Performance Hall with big booming voices. It begins tonight, running through Sunday, July the 2nd. And for ticket information, you'll log on to casamañana.org or by calling their big booming voice box office.